If you're over 60, I want you to listen very closely to what I'm about to say, because it might be the single most important fitness message you hear this entire year. There are 5 tiny exercises, so small, so simple, so quiet, that most people completely ignore. They don't sweat. They don't make noise. They don't require equipment. They don't even look impressive. But in 10 years, the people who skip these exercises are the ones who end up with weak joints, poor balance, slow walking speed, stiffness that never goes away, and strength that disappears faster than they expect. And the people who did them? They're still moving like they're 20 years younger. That's why today, I'm going to show you the 5 isometric exercises you'll seriously regret ignoring, especially if you're over 60. Stick with me until the end, because once you understand how these movements work and why they're so powerful, you'll never think about exercise the same way again. Now, let me ask you something. When you think about staying strong as you age, what comes to mind? Maybe lifting weights, going for walks, doing yoga, and stretching. Those are great, but here's the truth hardly anyone talks about. The things that actually keep you independent, mobile, pain-free, and stable are usually the small muscles that fire when you hold still. Yes, when you're not moving. Because isometric exercise isn't about motion, it's about tension. It's about your muscles learning how to switch on, stay on, and support your body the way they're supposed to. These little holds retrain your nervous system, rebuild forgotten strength, and reconnect your brain to your muscles in a way that dynamic exercise simply can't do. And when you hit 60, 65, or 70, this becomes absolutely priceless. Now, before I show you the first one, I want you to understand why people regret ignoring these exercises. When you don't train your deep stabilizer muscles, your posture collapses slowly each year without you even noticing. Your shoulders round forward, your lower back takes more pressure than it should, your balance starts slipping, walking becomes harder, stairs feel heavier, and you get that feeling that your body is aging faster than you are. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, silent decline. But isometric exercises are like hitting the pause button on aging and sometimes even reversing it. So as we go through each exercise, imagine what your body would feel like 10 years from now if you stay consistent and what it would feel like if you don't. That difference is everything. Alright, let's jump into the first one. I want you to picture this. You're standing tall, feet hip-width apart, and all you're going to do is tighten your glutes, your butt muscles, as hard as you can. No movement, just a squeeze. Most people laugh at this exercise because it seems too easy. But here's the truth. Most people over 60 barely activate their glutes at all. Those muscles are the power center of your entire lower body. They help you stand up without effort, stabilize your spine, protect your knees, and keep your walking speed fast and youthful. And when they weaken, everything becomes harder. This simple glute squeeze, done for 15 to 20 seconds at a time, wakes those muscles up again. It sends a signal straight to the brain saying, "Hey, use me again." And once your brain reconnects with your glutes, your whole body starts moving differently. People who do this daily tell me they suddenly feel stronger standing up from a chair, their lower back pain decreases, and their hips feel supported for the first time in years. That's the power of isometrics. It's invisible strength training. Now let's move on to the second exercise, and this one right here might save your knees more than anything else you've ever done. It's a simple wall sit. You don't need to slide all the way down like you're doing some crazy workout video. Even a high wall sit, barely lowering yourself, creates a deep contraction in your quads. These big muscles in the front of your thighs are the shock absorbers for your knees, and when you strengthen them isometrically, something amazing happens. Your knees start feeling lighter. They stop cracking as much, you walk with more confidence, and stairs become less of a chore. Most people over 60 avoid using their quads because of fear. Fear of pain, fear of pressure, and fear of worsening things. But isometric holds strengthen the muscle without grinding the joint. That means you can build knee strength without hurting your knees. This is why so many physical therapists use isometrics as the first step to rebuilding knee health. Hold the wall sit for as long as you comfortably can, even if that's just 10 seconds at first. Over time, you'll be shocked at how much stronger your legs feel. The third exercise is one that almost everyone regrets ignoring because it's directly connected to posture, breathing, and even digestion. It's the deep core brace. Not a crunch, not a sit-up, not twisting. Just the simple act of tightening your abdominal wall, pulling it in slightly, not sucking in, but bracing as if someone is about to poke you in the stomach. Most people over 60 have a core that's asleep. Years of sitting, years of not engaging the muscles that support the spine, years of letting the belly relax, all of these things add up. And when your core doesn't turn on, your back takes the burden. That's why deep core bracing is so powerful. It teaches your body how to stabilize from the inside. Not only does it protect your spine, but it also improves your walking posture, helps with balance, and makes everyday movements feel easier. Putting on shoes, lifting groceries, bending down, everything. When your core is active, your whole body feels awake. Do this brace for 10 seconds at a time throughout your day, and you'll start noticing your lower belly flattening, your back feeling supported, and your posture lifting naturally. Now exercise number 4 is one that truly separates people who age well from those who struggle. This isometric move is tiny, but life-changing. The scapular retraction hold. That means pulling your shoulder blades gently back and down and holding them there. Why is this so important? Because as we get older, our shoulders round forward. Phones, computers, sitting, driving, everything pulls us into a hunched position. That posture makes your neck stiff, decreases shoulder mobility, weakens your upper back, and affects your ability to breathe deeply. But when you activate the muscles between your shoulder blades, you're giving your body instructions to stand tall again. This exercise re-educates your posture. It's like reminding your body, this is where your shoulders belong. And over time, this tiny hold starts reversing years of slouching. You'll feel taller, your chest will open up, your breathing will improve, and your neck will thank you. People tell me all the time that this one exercise alone has changed how they carry themselves, how confident they feel, and how relaxed their upper body is throughout the day. All of that from a tiny isometric hold. Now we're moving into the 5th exercise, and I want you to listen closely because if you ignore this one, I can almost guarantee you'll regret it a decade from now. It's the calf raise hold. That means rising up onto your toes and holding yourself there. Why is this so important? Because your calves are the engines of your walking ability. They control your stride, your push-off strength, your ability to walk uphill, your ankle stability, and most importantly, your balance. When your calves weaken, your balance becomes unpredictable. You might start tripping more easily, feeling unstable on uneven surfaces, or losing confidence when you walk faster. But when you strengthen your calves isometrically, you're giving your body the ability to move with power and stability. This one exercise can dramatically improve your walking speed, your balance, and your ability to stand for longer periods. And here's something most people don't know. Strong calves improve circulation. When they contract, they help pump blood back up toward the heart, which is incredibly important for older adults. So just holding yourself up on your toes, even for a few seconds at a time, can make a massive difference in how young your lower body feels. Now I want to tie all of these together, because the real magic isn't in each exercise alone, it's in what they do collectively. When you squeeze your glutes, strengthen your quads, brace your core, open your shoulders, and activate your calves, you're turning on the 5 biggest pillars of aging strength. These are the muscles responsible for holding you upright, keeping you steady, giving you energy, making daily tasks effortless, and helping you stay independent for decades. Think about that for a second. It's not just about preventing pain. It's about freedom. The freedom to walk anywhere without thinking. The freedom to get out of bed feeling strong. The freedom to travel, play with grandchildren, enjoy hobbies, and stay active without fear. Isometrics help you reclaim that freedom in a way that's simple, gentle, and incredibly effective. Now let me talk to you for a moment about why most people skip these exercises. They look too easy. They don't feel like a workout. People think they need heavy weights or long gym sessions to stay strong. But the truth is, your nervous system, your brain and your muscles communicating, controls strength more than anything else. And isometrics are the fastest way to teach your body how to activate muscles that have gone silent over the years. When you hold a muscle contraction, your brain sends concentrated signals to that muscle saying, stay on, stay steady, stay strong. The longer you hold it, the better your muscle fibers learn how to fire. And that is how you rebuild strength from the inside out. Some of the strongest people in the world use isometrics because they understand how powerful they are. And for older adults, this is one of the safest ways to build muscle without straining your joints. Now imagine yourself 10 years from now. Imagine waking up with strong legs, supported knees, a stable core, open shoulders, and confident balance. Imagine feeling light on your feet instead of stiff. Imagine not worrying about falling, not struggling with stairs, and not feeling tired after a short walk. That future starts with the exercises we just talked about. These 5 isometric holds are small, but they build a foundation that protects your long-term health. Your muscles stay alive. Your joints stay supported. Your posture stays aligned. Your brain stays connected to your body. And most importantly, you stay capable. The biggest regret people have is not starting sooner. I hear this every day. Someone reaches their late 60s or 70s and says, "I wish I had worked on my balance earlier. I wish I had strengthened my legs. I wish I had trained my core. I wish I had taken my posture seriously." And the truth is, it's never too late to start. But the earlier you begin, the more you gain and the more you prevent. So if you're watching this video right now, consider this your turning point. Your wake-up moment. The moment when you choose a stronger future instead of simply hoping things improve on their own. And I want you to know something important. Consistency matters far more than intensity. You don't need to strain. You don't need to force anything. You just need to activate these muscles for a few seconds each day. That's it. These tiny habits, done daily, lead to massive results. And the best part? You can do all 5 in less than 5 minutes. You can do them while brushing your teeth, waiting for the kettle to boil, standing in the kitchen, or sitting on the couch, anywhere. There are no excuses. Your body will respond if you give it the signal. Now let's imagine your daily routine a few weeks from now. You wake up, roll out of bed, and without thinking, you perform a few glute squeezes. Then maybe you lean against the wall for a short wall sit. While you're waiting for your coffee, you brace your core. When you're standing at the counter, you practice your shoulder blade hold. And maybe before you leave the house, you do a few calf raise holds. That's it. 5 small movements, 5 big changes. And you'll start noticing differences quickly. Stronger walking, better posture, less fatigue, more control, more energy, and more confidence in your steps. All from a few seconds of effort. So before we wrap up, let me give you one final message. You're not too old. You're not too late. And your body is absolutely capable of getting stronger, more than you realize. Aging doesn't mean shrinking. It doesn't mean weakness. It doesn't mean losing your independence. But ignoring your muscles, ignoring your posture, ignoring your balance, that can fast forward the aging process more than anything else. And that's why these isometric exercises matter. They're simple, gentle, and powerful, and they target the exact muscles that protect you as you age. So don't ignore them. Don't wait until it's too late. Start today so your future self can thank you. If you're ready for more strength, more balance, more stability, and a body that feels younger each year, then make these 5 isometric exercises part of your daily life. Your next decade depends on the choices you make right now. And trust me, this is one choice you will not regret.